man different. I know you the same. You and your friends who gossip in everything. But I want everything. Sometimes I think it's all right. Tell her to be positive. Come to my house, you eat and you drink. Go to money when you can't say never me. What did it say in the cannot in the two? I be everything that take it. I want to do. No just pass the better we can get you out. Not keep class, but I never do that. Go to your go. I'm every day I tell it. Money to go. Get on the floor. Tell them what we do. Everything I tell it is something that we could do. Send it all day. Make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend it. Let them do the play. I'm not different. When she gets it, it's all constant. I'm not different. When she gets it, it's all constant. Now every day I tell this. 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 We could get my case upon another team. You are so podcast. I'm happy how you live. You're my mother. You are chill, I keep up your message. Yeah, I'm just Sunday. All this Sunday, my story different. When she gets it, so classic. I swear different. When she gets it, so classic. Now every day I tell this. 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 You get my mind, I can't get it down. You can't get it down. You know the word, I should get on your word. It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us. Bring the safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it, I mean you check. Do well for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us. The people bringing safety to your door. Stopping crime and making peace for them before. Stop all Liberia. From the center to interior, keeping us safe, let's stop it crime for all of us.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide. So we start to talk. Come on, so go into 20, but put it to each. We have the
Oh, let's say good morning and welcome to another beautiful day here in Liberia. Welcome to the midweek edition of the program from the Print News, is where we converge to bring you trending stories from the print media. Today is Wednesday. As a matter of fact, today is the 3rd day in the month of December, and the year is 2025. My name is Wendell Nimna, and I'm here this morning with Esther Daku. Esther, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Wendell. Good morning to all of us. It's good to be here today. As a matter of fact, on Wednesday, the midweek edition of the program, I'm glad that I'm here.
All right, so let's welcome all of you tuning in. Those of you who are watching us from wherever you are watching, please drop your comment. Let us know your name and your address. All right, so you can also do us a favor by sharing the live. All right, so let's see what we have for you this morning. We have the online versions of Front Page Africa and the Daily Observer. So this is going to be our very first story this morning. And let's also say a big thank you to our sponsors, Crime Stopper Liberia, headed by Oman Sam Sion, Mayuba and Sons Incorporated, headed by Amadou Sharif, and Exeter's Best Price Store on Gurley Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction, headed by Henry K. Jackson, a proud son of Maryland County. So let's begin with this story. It says Liberia, Ministries of Justice, Foreign Affairs contradict each other at special committees hearing on status of controversy assets agreement. And it says an inquiry into the status of the controversy assets agreement between Guinea and Liberia was spearheaded by the House Specialized Committee with two key line ministries of the executive branch of the Liberian government providing conflicting accounts over the very existence, legitimacy, and implementation of the deal. At the hearing that lasted for more than 2 hours, the Ministries of Justice and Foreign Affairs provided doubtful accounts that somewhat expose institutional disconnects, lack of coordination within the executive branch of government. The ministry's testimony also raised further doubts about whether Guinea has ever acknowledged or ratified the agreement that is supposed to govern cross-border mineral transport, particularly iron ore. The most tackling moment at the hearing came from the Deputy Foreign Minister for Administration at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Gabriel Silly, who told lawmakers that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has no information on the agreement. We have no idea about the status of this agreement. We didn't participate in this agreement at any level, Sally opened up. His statement prompted disbelief from committee members who pointed out that in that international agreement shared by law, transmitted, processed, and often printed through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. One of several lawmakers shocked by this startling revelation was Magibie County District Number 2 Representative Alvin K. Jones, who questioned the legitimacy of this agreement. Rev. Jones specifically questioned whether the Guinean Parliament had ratified the agreement and whether Liberia had even shared its ratified version with Conakry, unless it is domesticated in Guinea. It is not binding on them. If we pass it here and they don't do it there, it cannot work. This is a bilateral agreement, stressed the Magibie County lawmaker. Rev. Jones' concern is one of many. There have been growing concerns that Liberia may have moved ahead on a cross-border project without confirmation whether its counterpart country had completed its end of the legal process. Where Foreign Affairs distanced itself, the Ministry of Justice, represented by Deputy Minister for Economic Affairs, Councillor Charles D. F. Camon II, justified the agreement. Councillor Camon noted that the agreement or arrangement is successor to provisions protocols dating back to 1973, 1983, and 2013, all designed for the evacuation of Guinea or through Liberia territory. It is a logistic operation. We have excess capacity. We are required, as per this agreement, to allow the movement of products through our rail. The objective aligns with African mining frameworks. He claimed that a 2021 communication between both governments remains valid and that if Guinea objected to the transport of its mineral via Liberia, it will formally notify Monrovia. All right, let's stop you right there and take more stories here. On the front page of front page, that's the online version of the Front Page Africa newspaper. Let's take another story. It says here, George Willie's removal of CDC affiliate draw triggers constitutional outcries, denies bid to add new defendant in capital as on trial. Criminal Court aide George Roosevelt Z. Willie on Tuesday ignited a sharp legal and constitutional debate after removing a seated juror solely because she is a member of the opposition Congress for Democratic Change, a decision lawyers say has no basis in Liberian law and raises concerns over judicial impartiality. The juror, who had already been cleared by both prosecution and defense during the proceeding, was struck from the panel despite explicit constitutional protections. Article 17 of the Liberian Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to freely associate with any political party, and political affiliation is not listed among the statutory grounds for juror disqualification. Adding to the controversy, Montserrado County Anthony had earlier acknowledged on the court record that the prosecution was fully aware of the jurors' CDC membership during selection, but did not challenge her because it was not an issue. Despite his concession, let me see what it says. It says, despite this concession and no allegation of misconduct or evidence of bias, Judge Willie ordered her removal, a move defense lawyers condemn as unprecedented, unconstitutional, and dangerous for the integrity of Liberia's juror system. The development threatened to further complicate a trial already marked by delays, with several defendants still held without bond. In a separate ruling Tuesday, Judge Willie also denied the prosecution's attempt to amend the indictment by adding Representative Jerry Yogbo as of Montserrado District Number 12 as a new defendant. Prosecutors argued that the amendment was necessary, but defense lawyers pushed back forcefully, accusing the state of trying to disband the entire juror and restart proceedings. Judge Willie agreed with the defense, noting that the prosecution's request did not seek to correct a formal defect, the only legally permissible basis for amending an indictment under Liberia statute. He cited the potential disruption to the trial, which is already underway with 14 jurors seated. Adding a new defendant at this stage would disrupt the trial, the judge ruled. Counselor Wakins Michael Wright, representing the defense, argued that incorporating Representative Yogbo now would require the court to redo several completed steps, unduly delay proceedings, and risk violating the rights of the 15 defendants. The capital arson case continues on Wednesday, December 3, amid heightening public scrutiny, intensifying legal wrangling, and growing questions over the neutrality and conduct of the trial. Well, let's stop you right there and take one more story from the front page Africa newspaper, and then we send controls to Esther to bring us more development. And this is going to be our final story. All right. This is going to be our final story. Payroll fraud allegations shake NICO as leaked letter reaches President Waka, and administration denies wrongdoing and says hiring process followed legal procedures. The National Insurance Company of Liberia has been thrown into controversy following the circulation of a leaked letter sent to the president, Joseph Boakai, alleging payroll fraud, tribalism, internal conflicts, and a widening power struggle within the state-owned entity. The communication, purportedly written by an employee identified as Rick Mark James, accuses Deputy Managing Director Abdullah Esware of orchestrating internal strife and manipulating the employment process to undermine the corporation suspended Managing Director Notu Japa. In the letter titled Breach of Employment Policy, the writer claims that NICO has descended into chaos since July 2024, when Soare allegedly incited people to stage a strike action against his own administration in an effort to bring down MD Notu Japa with alleged support from board members Asumana Jala. Since Mr. Japa was suspended, NICO has turned into a place of war and not of peace anymore. The letter states, further urging President Boakai to act fast and save this entity from witch hunt and tribalism, etc. The communication also suggests widespread payroll malpractice, alleging that individuals were hired illegally and placed on NICO payroll without adherence to employment procedures. According to James, at least 5 individuals were reportedly placed on NICO's payroll without undergoing the Civil Service Agency vetting process, a move he says has fueled suspicion and heightening internal tensions. He alleged that acting Managing Director Abdullah Esware, Human Resources Manager Vessi Escone, that's the Human Resources Manager Vasi Escone, and acting board chair Asumana Songe Jala may have been involved in manipulating, partnering, and altering the corporation CSA payroll between October and December 2025. The alleged scheme reportedly involved adding names of individuals who, according to the letter, were never legally employed by NICO. These actions have caused serious misunderstandings at the entity. The letter states, adding that the unrest is not new but intensified after a leadership dispute in July 2024. James claims that during the period, Deputy Managing Director Soare encouraged employees to protest against Managing Director Notu Japa, deepening divisions within the institutions. Well, we can stop you right here and then send controls to Esther to bring us more development from the Daily Observer online version. If you just join us, this is the program from the print news, the midweek presentation. So let's cross over to Esther to bring us the Daily Observer online version.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Wendell. On my desk this morning, the Daily Observer is here, and one of the top story here says illicit minors allegedly threatening to kill residents. Wow.
Hmm.
We will take some lines from this story and then we'll run to other stories. This says illicit miners allegedly threatening to kill residents. And it says illicit sand miners have allegedly threatened to kill residents if they try to remove them from a neighborhood along the Roberts International Airport Highway. Illegal sand mining resurfaced in the Sea Wave community, Bangba town, after soldiers aided residents to stop the activities this May. But this term of miners are determined to stay, residents says, if it means shedding blood. They threatened to kill my husband, burn our home, and rape our daughters, says Zoet Smo, a resident. They have threatened the life of people. Anybody who does not respect themselves and bring people here to put an end to sand mining. Victor Smo, her husband, and a lecturer at the University of Liberia collaborated her accusation. The Daylight interviewed four more people who confirmed the miners' threats against them. Raoult Besa, who lived on the route to the illegal mine, found a charm at her doorstep one morning after quarreling with the miners the previous day. The miners denied threatening to harm anyone. They said they only return insults. They only return insults residents rained at them. The allegations against them were a smear campaign meant to hide residents' bad conduct and a lack of empathy. They only make up those stories to make us look bad. I already know we are fighting a war. If anything happens to you, they will accuse me of harming you. So I will not have the mind to threaten you, says Musu Fleming, a minor and single mother of 6 children. The miners admitted that the activities in Sea Wave are illegal, but blame poverty and unemployment. This is stealing and we are doing this is stealing we are doing here, said Jacob Dolo, the ringleader of the illicit miners. The hustle we are doing here is to send our children to school. We ourselves know the current situation in the country. There are no jobs, nothing, added Dolo. The illegal sand mine is located between the community and the beach. The miners have destroyed the mangroves and the marshes and set up a sand mine they call Block 40. Here they transfer sand to a depository using shovels, wheelbarrows through a dock they dock to the Atlantic Ocean. While he spoke out, miners transported sand in wheelbarrows and uploaded it to pickup trucks. Drones have captured miners digging sand with shovels in their hands and uploading to the wheelbarrows. Beach sand mining is illegal in Liberia after it was banned in 2012 to curb coastal erosion countrywide. In February, President Joseph Boakai signed an executive order to protect beaches, waterways, and wetlands. Despite these efforts, beach sand mining continues in communities countrywide. For the last 2 decades or so, coastal erosion has rocked cities with Monrovia, Buchanan, Robertsport among some of the hardest hit areas. A 2017 report found that a 1 meter rise in sea levels will lead to US 250 million loss of land and infrastructure in the cities due to sand mining and climate change. Sand mining in Sea Wave began in 2000s and peaked in mid 2010. According to residents, on May 28 this year, soldiers halted beach sand mining after large trucks started pouring into the community. A video a resident captured the seizure of a pickup carrying sand from the area. A woman can be heard saying, "Tonight we grabbed a pickup carrying sand. We have been telling them to stop taking sand from here, from undermining our homes." After the raid, the police erected a checkpoint to prevent trucks from transporting sand. However, residents took over after learning that the police were allegedly extorting money from drivers. Then mining stopped for about 5 months. but the miners return in early October, this time determined to stay. People come from far and near to purchase the mineral, meanwhile used in construction. The miners have even made some internal changes. Their number have increased thanks to new colleagues from our communities and homeless people. They have a strict schedule to avoid crowdedness and confusion. They work from Monday to Saturday and rest on Sunday. Imagine, Wendell. And the fact that they are bold about it when they know that it's wrong, that's it for me.
That story is very interesting
Of
because this mining thing is getting out of hand in our country. So I think we will put that on the plate this morning.
Right. And so Guinea ratified shipments of minerals through Liberia. Guinea ratified shipments of minerals through Liberia. That's the story. We'll
I
take
just
some.
read there.
Oh, okay. That's it. We have no rift, but deep reverberation. This story came on yesterday. We have GST increased 13th households survivor. GST increase 13th household survivors. I don't know what it says, but this is one of the former presidential candidate, Dr. Monibar. There I see his photo being posted here. But let's look up more stories. This says partisan juror dismissed in Capitol Hill arson trial. This is also right here, and
That case, that story too.
so far so good. I think these are all of the stories that we have with you. Yeah, let's send controls to you.
Okay, there's this story I would like us to bring on from the online version of Front Page Africa newspaper.
Okay, we have other stories.
Yeah, please run those stories for us, Esther.
This was posted 39 minutes ago. It says LRA International Partners conclude second joint tax crime investigation mission in Liberia. And this is it. And we have this is Lisa wraps up economic zones study tour in Mauritius. And this is these are also far window. These are all the stories.
Okay, so let me bring this story from the online version of the Front Page Africa newspaper. The internet is taking some time to load, so did you send the link to our weather report man?
I did.
Okay, so Mr. Weather Report man, if you are there and watching, please come on and give us the weather report, because I don't know, global warming is taking place now around the world. Countries that never experienced rain are now experiencing rain, while other countries that it's not supposed to be raining there, the rain is falling, I'm told, heavily, and it's creating flood and all of that. So I'm trying to get to the story, but the internet is misbehaving. All right, folks, just bear with us. There is this story we want to bring to you on this midweek presentation of the program from the Pre-News on Freedom FM 87.9. Okay, the internet is gradually taking its own time to open. Oh my God, I don't know where we are in this country. Every time there is a small rain, and everything is mixed up, box up. So I'm trying to get this story, but the internet is not allowing me to bring this story. What the internet is up to this morning? Why this internet is misbehaving? All right, let me go on my, let me get off the Wi-Fi and just use the mobile data. All right, so I'm trying to get back to the online version of Front Page Africa. So yes, it's popped up. Here is the story. Right here. Here is the story. Okay, this is the story I'm trying to get to. Yes, it's popping up. Okay, I'm there. It says Stan Molu says December 17th protest will redefine Liberia's democratic direction. And let's get to some lines. The solidarity and trust, this story, let me see. Yeah, very fresh. It says the solidarity and trust for a new day, widely known as STAN, has intensified operations for its nationwide protest schedule for December 17, with Chairman Molu K. Molu announcing that the upcoming demonstration will mark what he described as a turning point in Liberia's democratic struggle. Speaking at a hastily convened press conference in Monrovia Tuesday, Molu declared that the protest will launch a sustained, mass-based, and irreversible nonviolent resistance aimed at pressing the government to address worsening social and governance conditions across the country. According to Molu, the planned protest is a direct response to what he called the sharp decline in accountability and public welfare under the current administration. He reminded journalists that on July 17, thousands of Liberians stood in heavy rain along Capitol Bypass to deliver a petition listing grievances about collapsing health facilities, deteriorating schools, rising crime, and persistent police brutality. He said the peaceful exercise was treated with disregard by the government. We saw senior state actors mob the process, and we saw the president ignore the voices of citizens who had stood for hours in the rain. Molu told reporters that signaled to us that the grievances of the people were not being taken seriously. Despite the government's reaction, Molu noted that the Ministry of Justice later acknowledged the July protest as peaceful and orderly. That letter from the Ministry of Justice is testimony that we are a law-abiding and patriotic movement, he said. It confirms that our actions have always been in the interest of protecting the peace of the country. Molu told journalists that the December 17th demonstration will be centered in Monrovia, where citizens are expected to assemble as early as 6 a.m. on the grounds of the executive mansion. He insisted that STAN would not accept any attempt by authorities to redirect protesters to a different location. On December 17, we will converge at the executive mansion and let it be clear that this decision is not up for negotiation. He declared that is the property of the Liberian people, and the people would not be denied their constitutional right to assemble on their own grounds. The chairman warned that no forms of state intimidation will deter Liberians from exercising their rights. We will not be turned around by tear gas, by hot water trucks, or by bullets, he said. The Liberian people are prepared to exercise a constitutional right, and no amount of aggression will cause them to retreat. He cited Article 17 of the Constitution, which gives citizens the right to assemble peacefully and petition their leaders when governance threatens the welfare of the state. All right, folks, we'll stop right there. Let's get to our weather report man. We will take our weather report man But let's get to the break first. As we got to take our break. When we come back, we'll get you set for our weather report, man, because we see him there shining this morning. I don't know why the man feels so bright. Well, let's take our break and come back to our weather report, man. All right, so let's hear from Crime Stopper first. After which we're gonna bring Exodus, and after that to our weather report, man. But first, let's hear from old man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to serve the sort of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing in recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia, peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
Rabbi, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Road Junction on the Old Road?
Oh no, Charles, tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced the prices of club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, Full Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gully Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Come on, so going deep and deeper. Put it to each be that living sense in her.
Okay, folks, we're now leaving the shores of Liberia to send controls to our man Solomon Tunis, who is going to bring us the weather report for today. So, Tunis, let's say good morning from our end.
Good morning to you guys. Good morning to Mama Liberia. Back again another morning to give you the weather report. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Coming to you live from here on Staten Island, New York with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Again with the accurate weather report from Freedom FM. Today stands at 82 degrees as we speak. It's about mostly cloudy today. You will not see the sun that much. And chances of rain this evening, the afternoon and evening hour, but not rain that you should be worried much about. But it's going to be cloudy just like what happened yesterday. You didn't see too much of sun yesterday, even though it was a little bit warmer. And that's the weather for today, 82, mostly cloudy, and feels like 88. 82, but feels like 88. Tomorrow, Thursday, similar like today. Similar to today is in the morning hour, it will be a little bit cloudy, scatter of thunderstorm during the daytime. And you may not see the suns as usual, just like yesterday, going to be today, Wednesday and Thursday, almost similar. Friday, a day will break with a lot of sunshine in your faces from 7 to 10 a.m. And then it will become a little bit gloomy dim and cloudy. And the sun will run away from you until way in the evening hour, and you will see the sun will be coming back before going down again. So your weather report for the 3 days is partly good, partly cloudy, and you may not see the sun as usual. But let's say Thursday will be 83, and low in the night will be 74. Friday, December 5th, the temperature will go up to 85, and at nighttime it will drop to 74. For all of these days, the only day you see the sun really in the morning hour is Friday. When you wake up, you see the morning hour, the sun will be right in your faces. But that will change during the morning hour by 10, 11. It will start becoming a little bit cloudy, and the sun will run away on Friday, and it can come back way around evening hour by 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening before the day is over. So take a note, your accurate weather from Freedom FM all the time, coming directly from Tunis, Suleiman Hashim, Tunis. We take time to come here every morning. You know, this is the morning time in America here right now. It's about going to 7 o'clock, which is going to 12 o'clock midday in Monrovia. So that's a big change. If you're calling us here, please, you call us, start calling us around 1 or 2 o'clock. Don't call us time like this. But we are just waking up. Somewhere, some area they still sleeping, like somewhere like around the west, like Minnesota, people still sleeping. Arizona, people still sleeping. California, people still sleeping. The East Coast, we are in the East Coast. Even Chicago, yes, people still sleeping because 6 o'clock right now in Chicago it's 5 o'clock, I think, going to 6 o'clock. We are at 6 o'clock going to 7 o'clock. Okay, so we give you all this information from Freedom FM. Freedom FM equipped with a lot of information. So sometimes
it costs you nothing, all right? You don't pay for it. You just listen and prepare yourself for it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. So true. But you gotta look good even though you say I'm shiny, I just wake up.
Yeah, my man.
I
almost asked you creaming because your face is so bright.
I beg you, my man. I'm too old for that now.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that. Those days are over now.
I know, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Who's going to look at me even if I cream myself?
Yeah, the old enough. We already old, so who careful. The only thing we will not promise them will not be listening our old age now.
I get it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You gotta explain that.
No, I mean there are some people that resetting age, they just feel that they are off the stage for good, so they don't give themselves that much attention. The greater assets in life is your health, so you always got to keep yourself fit. We exercise, we do a lot of stuff though. Setting food when you reach certain age, you're not supposed to eat. Certain time of the day, there are certain food you don't eat.
Yes, that's so true.
So even if you're hungry, you see that food, you gotta stay away from it. Yeah.
One good thing I like about Wendell, he's not. I mean, I always thought he's somebody who drink, but he doesn't drink. That's a plus. Yeah.
He may resign.
Yeah, man. I pop the borders too much. Yeah. It's time that I take my break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know how much time and money the drinking can take from you?
Oh.
What? Ask people who drink, they will tell you. Don't look in your family. It takes a lot of time and money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So
guys.
true.
I think I hang out with you a little bit. We got Friday. We did do the real hangout.
Okay. All right, Tunas, want to wish you a wonderful day there in New York City. We'll catch up with you tomorrow to give us more, report on the weather.
Yeah,
So do have a pleasant midweek.
Thank you.
All right, so that's the voice of our weather report man, Suleiman Tunis, and folks. Esther read a story that I like to talk about a little bit. This illicit sand mining thing. I don't know what this government is really up to. I really, really don't know what this government is really up to. Can you imagine people homes are being threatened and they will complain? The government will sit there and do nothing about it. But when the citizens decide to take action, then the police will kind of start flocking them. Sand mining, the people now, right now, if you go to some places, they even undermining the bridges. They're taking sand, How many times the police don't see people taking sand, passing through Claratown, from West Point, passing through Claratown, from the back of Wasney Brothers, Seti Brothers at the back. You go to Caldwell, it's the same thing. You go to Caldwell around the Stockton Creek area, it's the same thing. You go to, there's a place where we got properties on the highway, the Sea View community. People are taking sand from the beach, and it's not far from where the vice president lives. The only thing they did, they protected the vice president area, and they left the other people vulnerable. So this sand mining thing is serious. Go to Caldwell. You will see the amount of sand the people taking. And they told us the government, I remember, if I stand to be corrected, but I think it was during the George Weah administration when the Ministry of Mines and Energy issue that there will be no dredging, the mining thing. Because, Esther, what are people doing? They're just damaging everywhere. Mercury is something that cannot dissolve. 1 million, you put mercury in the water, you come back, it will still be there. So right now, the people that live in the Leeward counties, what they depend on the creek to go and get water. They depend on the river to go do their live fishing and thing to, get fish to go and cook their food. But the people using mercury in the water now, so they're damaging everywhere. And you go check it out, that is very government officials who are aiding in the building this.
But you heard from the story, one of the residents that was interviewed.
The government officials.
The police that are on the main road, when the trucks coming from there, when they're mining, they pass right there, they collect money.
The police part, Brabant business part is just part of them. Brabant part is that the police, the people can say, they are 5 and 6, Brabant business. So,
and it's bad, Wendell, for the fact that people building their homes all over there. That a lot of people building there now. Go to that part of the country right now, you will see a lot of people building their homes there. It is at risk because you're not doing nothing about it. Because it is not about you, using executive order to pass certain things, Wendell. You must enforce it. You cannot make rules or you cannot make regulations and not be able to enforce it. Like when people hire it, they will always put it on property. Is that the way to live? Because for the fact that you got people who got their homes right there, they are afraid. Do you know what it means? Someone is sleeping at night and water can carry their home? You're putting their lives at risk. They're not doing it because they want to stop your daily breath from coming to you. They're doing it because they are afraid.
Exactly.
To lose their properties.
And some of these people, everything they work for, they build a house to, when they are retired, so they can have, good time with they and their family. So some illicit or illegal company will just come and start to dig sand from the community because that company is being supported by one big government official who's saying, go ahead, man. Who are these people to stop you? That's the thing they're doing. Most of the illicit companies around here, these illegal companies, you go check it out, they are owned by these government officials. I don't know why we just sell ourselves for no reason. Why would we just reduce your belly to it's bad. It's bad. These things must stop. And that the government is supposed to stop these things. Because when the citizens get up to go do it, when noise comes, Then they start to arrest the innocent people who are trying to save their properties from getting destroyed or getting taken away by sea erosion or, the illicit mining. It's very, very serious. In the Caldwell area, the same mining thing there, the people have been complaining, but the government sits there and do nothing about their plight. But we say we have a government. We have a government. When they take choruses and start chopping one another, that time the government will say they're coming in. Because it's too much. It's too much. All these Chinese people in the country here, they just come and bring machine. They just suck. When they finish with that place, they just leave it undone. Then the residents of that area now, they start to feel, they start to suffer from their mess they left there.
So, Ali just joined us.
Okay, let's hear from Aliyu. Aliyu has been a bait. You've been away from the print news, so it's good to have you this morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Nimna. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Mama Labira. Glad to be here this morning.
How you been, my man? How's your health now?
Oh, thank God. Thank God. I'm feeling much better than before. At least, thank God.
Yeah, I can tell it. I can tell it from the voice. Yeah, your voice has improved.
We hope you come back to work.
Yeah.
Probably next year.
Because I remember the last time we spoke with you, your voice was like,
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, say, Mr. Nimna. Mr. Nimna, I said, Ali, you talking so? My man, but it's good having you this morning. What's up, my man? Our country, man. Our country. Too many things happening.
Yeah. You see, like this issue you're talking about, because we continue to see sea erosion, taking people from their house, coming, clearing area while sometimes people are sleeping. And this thing, they are not good. You can't go to China and do this thing there. Why only in Liberia? What is really happening to our country? You see, people can be under money, digging the sand, taking it from the place. And why should Chinese be selling sand in Liberia? All of these things. Liberia now, if there's something I say, oh, this is a business. Liberia can undertake that all of business to be selling sand. And how will you be taking sand from where people are living? And whenever they see come and hit, it already clearing the same by itself. Under money this place. Then you get Chinese people coming to the country doing this thing. I think these are some of the things that sometimes people take law into their hand. Because if you keep saying this thing, the government, they are not doing nothing, but community chairman, other people, they are all quiet, they are not doing nothing. Then at the end of the day, sometimes people take law into their hand, which is very, very, very bad. So this is something that this undermining, this digging sand on the beaches, more especially places that people are living. Everybody knows that's a risk by itself. Whenever the sea sand come, they carrying the sand, they undermining, and then other people coming, they digging under it, they're making it even more risky for the people that live there. So I think this is something that the government, they really need to see who is giving those Chinese people the authority for them to come and just be digging sand, selling sand in the country. If you will get Chinese men coming to Liberia, you give him work permit. The only way he coming to do is to come and be selling sand. I don't think that is something good. The government, they need to see what to do about that to stop it as soon as possible, because nobody will want to be lying down in their house and then they just see water carrying their house, losing their property. Even people go out to the estate or losing their life. If that continues, one day we are going to hear something else. Then we will say, oh, the Liberian men, chap Chinese men or hate Chinese men will take this and that, and what have you. And who will be responsible for that? We hold the government responsible. No Liberian from Liberia to go China to go dig sand, to be selling sand to Chinese. Why should this thing be happening in our country? You see? So
because our officials sell their pockets to them, Yeah, say our pocket or your kind, you put it there. So you do, and the Chinese people, the damn rude. Chinese people, they rude.
Oh,
Huh.
they are very, very aggressive. They are very, very
Oh,
aggressive.
the Chinese people. When you see them behaving, I mean, you've been seeing some of the stuff they do with local employees.
Oh,
The
yes.
areas they work. You
Yes.
know, they jump into face fight with the guys
Somebody
because
came here with a complaint. I think was it
Mm.
3 years ago, and the person called me to let me know what's happening.
Mm.
He drives for them. He said the man spit on him.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yes, that one that probably comma. They
And
can
the
even
really
take the tea. They take the tea, the
Sorry.
coffee, the drinking. They can whistle on them. They ready. They
whistle
kick
on
them.
them.
They slap them. That's that. So some of the guys can stand up and say, "You think because I don't live money, you paying me, you can't treat me in my own country like this?"
Mhm.
Because you know what? If our big people were setting the standards,
Yeah,
these our locals, these locals will be respected.
exactly. Because
But-
at the end of the day, when
Exactly.
when they're supposed to run to for protection,
Say go back. The laws are there. Follow the law.
Uh-huh,
Why were you?
uh-huh.
Yeah, follow the
Yes.
law. If the people who making the laws are breaking the law, tell me, Esther and Aliyu, who will respect the law?
Nobody will
Alright.
respect the law. So at the end of the day, people will take the law into their hand. Because a Chinese man spit on you, you go to labor ministry or even labor inspector. The moment they come there, the first thing you who carry the complaint, they go into that Chinese man office. As soon as they go to one hour worker say this and that, this and that. When they give that person something, no, that person can also my man, you're just taking easy with the people, the people then they can't understand English good, they for different place. They just come in now because the moment something happens between you and foreigner, Lebanese or India or Chinese, one labor people come, they will not say, "Oh yeah, Mr. Nimble, let's go in our office and you explain." No, they will can they ask what the manager, what the person, they go in our office. What they do then they give them what they're supposed to give them. When they come now, they only coming to be telling you to calm down. Work business is not easy when you're working with the people then. That's the end. And who will want to take that foolishness? No. So when Chinese men stalk you or whosoever, I did it before when I was working with Monoprix or one of the bossmen, every night then he will insult people. When he looked at me, he told me, "Kesete Saramuta." And I said to him, I said, "Kesete Saramuta." And he yelled, "Oh, that my sister, you call it prostitute." I said, "Oh.
Oh, that's
what
what
he
I
was
mean.
trying to say. It was not
Oh.
the whole of Monoprix supermarket was upside down. I went on the local shelf. I bought one Amarula bottle. I said, "Come." Everybody went upside that day.
Look.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. They are very rude.
Yes, that day they closed the supermarket. That small thing we did, I ran behind all in our supermarket. He jumped outside. And that day the tension, I started running to, I said, the bossman that was there, he too jumped outside. The tension was that he said, that certain police had to join in the supermarket. They started calling police. At the end of the day, that day they shut the supermarket down. That's how these people are. So because I know when I go to labor ministry, they will say, "Oh, the man, he just calls you this and that, all kind of thing, forget it, your way." So when I'm working with you, anything you tell me, I will tell you back. You will tell me now why you mean. So every now and then, any small thing now why they use me say, "Kaseta Saramuta, Josh, this and that." I said, anytime somebody you use that one on me, I will use it back on you. Maybe the person will get vexed. And now what happened that day? And that was the end. All the time we work there, no daily body may tell somebody or cassette. So these are some of the things.
Yeah.
But just
and these few days, we'll be telling our people, look, you see, if we don't protect ourselves, nobody will protect us. There are too many violations. I hope the Liberia Chamber of Commerce, all right, because they just re-elected some officials, all right. So we'll be telling you some of the things that these people are doing to Liberian-owned businesses. A to Z is one. Nicom Distillery on Lane Street is another company. All right. Ritco, the distillery is another company. We'll tell you the things that Liberians supposed to be doing that they are taking away from Liberians. We'll come here. We just waiting to get all of the information. And we'll come to tell you exactly what they are doing. These companies, we need to stand up against them. We need to put the Liberian people against this company. So look, because The little they are paying our people is nothing. But the rights that are given to Liberians shouldn't be violated, shouldn't be taken away by these foreign companies. So A to Z, Nicom Distillery, Redco, these companies, they are on the blacklist. Liberians, you need to stand up for your own. These companies are in total violation. So immediately when we get all of the information about the violation they are involved with, we'll come and tell you. But this morning, let's look, this mining thing, the community need to stand up. Because when I'm in Liberia, I see the entire community in front of just one person. One man in the community just threaten the entire community, and everybody go there. Oh, we can talk, but because when we talk, that person will come, they will do the. You think no woman born crazy child. The community need to stand up. You can't allow one person threaten the community. These big people, you see them, they go in there, they go and collect their envelope, they ain't care for you. So if you can stand up for yourself, well, your horses will be threatened. If you can stand up for yourself, like your business, because the government only care for themselves. They didn't come to rescue us. They did not come to rescue us. They only care for themselves. Because if you know the things that are happening in this country, you will know that the government ain't care for you. The people, we ban mercury from being used in our country. There are people, there are government officials that are running companies that are using mercury in the water, that are destroying the fishes, destroying the people where they're supposed to go and get water to eat or cook and do stuff with. The water is destroyed or contaminated. You go to other places, they're doing the same thing. You go check here, our big people, their hands are beyond those companies. Can you imagine in Liberia? I see, Esther, I was watching a video on the social media, and then I saw there was a construction work going on somewhere in Ghana. All right? The former president of Ghana, all right, John Addo. The guy went to this company, and the initial plan they had, the construction work that was going on, they changed the entire thing. So when the president got there, he got so vexed because it was not what they were supposed to do. He saw something different. Man, I saw the president, the former president of Ghana. I saw that guy. In fact, who is the head of this company? Look, where are the soldiers? Where are the police? Arrest them. Do this, do that. In our country, it's different.
You thought I won't be on the horse.
It's different in our country. All right? So, I mean, we just need to stand up for ourselves because we can't depend on these people called officials. All right? So we can stand up. We can stand up. If we can't stand up for what that chap is saying, if we can stand up for ourselves, all right? Okay, so this chap is here and distracting. But anyway, folks, we will take few calls and leave here at 12:30. This is the midweek edition of the program from the Pre-News. And this program is brought to you through the kind courtesy of Mayuba and Sons Incorporated, one of the big hands in the petroleum business in this country. They've been around for more than 20 years. Exodus Best Price Tool and our one and only Crime Stopper Liberia. So we'll go to the phone lines and take your calls this morning. Call us on 0776 104 104 086 500 104. The female line is 0770297016. And let's welcome to Liberia all of you Decemberies. All right? Oh, not easy. The people coming. Just the other day, a friend of mine came on the flight that had more than 300 Liberians. And he told me there was another flight coming with more than 200 Liberians. So you're coming, you must know how you're coming. You must know how you're coming. Because the country high, your friends then will be coming to your Your family members will be coming to you because we are into the festive season. This is the month of the festive season.
Now I get called Labrador December.
Yeah, but you will still count the Liberia one day. The day you count the December thing, what you saw to get, you will give it that day. So, you know.
Nobody wants something because after everybody moving.
All right, you know what? Nobody wants sunny in a country. Who wants sunny? Every day people want sunny. But look, it's very serious, folks. Don't shy away when you see your friends or family members coming to you to greet you. All right, some of them are coming to greet you. Some of them, and we know some of them they don't have good hearts. Some of them they have bad heart and all of that. You just got to be careful. All right, because we want you to come and enjoy your vacation and get back to back to the States to do your work. So be careful, be safe out there. How you go around, be careful the kind of friends you hang around with. You have to be very careful. All right. Terrible things are happening in this country. People envy people for no reason. Jealousy is just, some people jealousy is just destructive. Because it's not them, it must not be you. So you have to be very careful. Those of you who are visiting the country, been away for some time, if this is your very first time, be careful on the places you go to eat. Be careful on the places you go to drink water and all of that. It's not everybody that show you white teeth got good heart for you. So be very careful. So let's begin with the calls now. Let's get to the calls. Esther, can we do the comments first?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll do the comments and come back and take calls.
Right. So from the comment section, we have Abraham and Addison. And he says, good morning, Freedom FM. I'm following from GSA Row. Wallace Diviner Weiner says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from ELB compound. We have Kelvin Ish Kubli. He says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm following live from Jacotown. We are 2029. We have Joy Bless. He says, greetings, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Japan, Jakarta City. We have Anita Ross. She says, good morning, Wendell and Esther. I'm watching from New Matali Estate. We have Henry Tito Jr. He says, good morning. I'm watching from my residence in Cardwell. And big thanks to our weather report man, Uncle Tunis, for always giving us great information about our country, Mama Liberia. Charles Weir says, good morning, Freedom FM. My name is Charles Weir, following from Jacobtown. Mustafa Dayubed says, good morning. I'm watching from Singuri, Guinea. Thanks for the information. Asik Tule says, good morning, family. Kiki Bo says, a very good morning from my end. Brewerfield G4 community. I'm following you guys from my job side. Thanks for the show. We have Musa A. Sharif. He says, I'm following you live from Congo Town. Clarence Dwyer says, good morning, Wendell and Esther. I'm following closely from New Georgia Estate. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Clarence. And then he said again, I think our weather report man is in direct communication with heaven because all his report on the weather in Liberia are always correct. All right, that's it. Wendell, let's
Okay, so let's take the calls now. Let's begin these 0776 104 086 500 104 0770 297 016. The WhatsApp line is +2 31 86 500 104. Let's take you as our first caller. Hello.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine. Edmund Carr, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
Say hi to Esther. I already preached my Saturday earlier. They got a busy guy.
Okay.
The whole funny part about it, they will not go after those that they're supposed to. I was doing some construction. I have gone to my brother Yah. Say, oh, go there and collect some sand. I went there with people. Brother say, they got arrest the car. Oh, you doing illegal. Say, money to carry the car to town hall. So I took the shovel for you and signed the phone. I said, I'll go. I'm going to have the trouble because you're not going to get nothing for him. Then the people that are doing the worst thing, they don't go after them. They are taking the sale or destroy our property. They're selling them to us with high price. 10 tires. Say, 150 allowing people to honor man and will play in the charity all over in the bushes, doing everything, the crossing, the run, the digging, the sand, and everything they are doing it, no control. But the quickly conclude, just some information, there is a serious tension again for this real end where people are trooping in market areas, are trooping into town hall because according to information of PCC men or pigs or ladies, they're shooting for the expression in her butt or bring a woman and she grabbed and died right on the spot. Market areas are moving to town hall. People are closing their place on the road because they don't know what will happen. Market areas say that she closed down. So there's another tension again, the really moving to walk down hall. So you can follow on that. That is why it happened again in PCC. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, Edmund. We'll make a follow-up on that. Hope Gerald Morris is around there to get the actual information. Let's talk to you. Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
It's after morning time. It's past midday. So you...
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm welcome to whatever we do. You know, the is a frustrated. It's frustrated for our country. Just the information is Venezuela. Just because of fraud. They get 1,031 people die because of fraud. Just the other money things is they want people who are looking in the country. They kill your living man or what is this happening going forward. You know that it's taken over what is just far for the new reward itself. And I said, people speak every day, people speak it. So they will be sure these are the country is becoming a first step into this too. But if you know, we should better be brought there. That's the information that the news is the price that is there. There's a sure money for. Yeah. Okay. You know, money for everything is Venezuela. Okay. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. You'll keep playing the Win Liberia Cash giveaway and win some money. Abraham Kamara will be here at 12:30 to pay out to you some huge cash. All right. So keep playing. The more you play, you stand a better chance. You know the code *255*1# if you have a button phone, *255*1# if you have a bigger phone. All right, win up to 10K today on DJ Kamara will come and give you that cash. Let's talk to you. Hello?
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Josie.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, brother. Thank you for the show, man. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, too.
And there's also for people, sometimes they can even do something that can make us to feel bad. Like our hustling with some Johnny people. The people will come and ask you, how the people taking care of you? This, that, this, blah, you're not supposed to happen like this. What if you have to explain to them, they will record you and give you recording to the public. It makes us lose my job. Because I expect my feeling that the king to talk for us. So when I was explaining, the guy recorded me, he sent a photo screen to the gentleman when he went in the office, he can give them small things. So they can come to fight for you. They can only come to check for a small lady and carry back. Yeah, wow. So thank you.
They can spot a name.
Yeah, and this information that Edmond Kai just provided us, we are watching it live. It says red light turns chaotic this morning as a member of the Painesville City Police kick the stomach of a pregnant woman, and she is allegedly at the point of death. Us, Esther, please help and show this stuff. You see, it's not easy, man. What kind of country? So the thing what our pastor said is true that
it's really sad, man.
Yeah, look at that. It's not easy in Painesville right now. The entire place is upside down. So the thing what our pastor said that if we elect Joseph Boakai, calamity will befall this. You see, that's what I'll be talking to you. No, when somebody, I don't know how some of you are, but for some of us, we are just different because we will swallow the bitter pills. It's not going to take anything from you. because you don't know the condition of that person. Sometimes they will say stuff to you, it will want to put you to do stuff before you will go hit that person at your own trouble. So when you just go your way, it's not going to take away anything from you. Trouble not good, oh. Yeah. Trouble, it takes a lot of money from you, and you end up being somewhere that you will forever regret. That's why it's always good to stay out of trouble. Let's talk to this person. Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Yes, I'm doing very well. And let me say,
Now I'm on the radio, please. Go ahead, Hussein.
Yeah, thank you, brother. This is Hussein Kew. I call you from Machiga Town Office, District 2.
My man, you get office, you get office in our business. Just state your point.
Yeah, but then what I said correctly. So, I listen to the talking points there. On the Chinese. But there are other nationals that are into mining, like those guys from Lebanon. They also have a mining site in Conway. They are also doing rock, cultural and sand mining. But the one that get to me most, the Conway road that is used, right, to plant the materials. The road is damaged. Those are social companies. And most of that, they are not regular taxpayers. Because you have few laws because I collaborate with them. You have few ministers at the mines and anything that cooperate with them. So they don't care about anybody. They get to me the whole lot. We have somebody cover. Those guys damage the road with their second truck, 10 motorcycles on the road, but nobody cares to question them. Nobody cares to talk to them because officials of government are in with them. It is wrong. And those are serious conversations sometimes we have on the radio. Other officials to listen, and those lawmakers, they are the problem because they are in collaboration with some of the miners.
Yeah, that's Hussein, you need to speak to the right authorities because you are a supporter of this government.
Yeah, it's true. But I think having some of those conversations on the radio and the photo, I think it can make some changes. For me, I'm just one person. I'm have the privilege to talk to, some of them, but it will not change it as compared to the way you guys are taking on radio and all my friends are calling, making your own input. So I want to say thanks for having those kind of conversations. It's very important because it affects the people who live in the different areas.
Okay. Let's take another person. We got a few more time to be here, a few more minutes to be here. So let's take Masisi. Masisi, welcome to the show.
Thank you. How you doing, Wendell?
I'm all right, fine.
I'm fine, Mama.
Let me say hi to Masadi in the diaspora. Let's go for Masadi life. When you were going through a legal, I saw our prayer. Yeah, what I want to say, we think that we're going to call your government. They will not listen to who care. They say, they go over to say some African and rule that the government will start to do. So don't tell you, say, call your government to listen. They will not listen with them. So everything will happen and go to the point now. No, when they were in a little
where are you?
When you are there, how would you call you? If you say, if you are there, drive, start chasing after foolishness. You understand what I'm saying? La Bula, any man will come and say, and this and that to put it down. When you put it down, it will not come back. What it do?
Why bring out a Toya oil again? That Joseph Baga government looking?
Yeah, Joseph Baga government are talking that Joseph Baga are talking to. Who are yes, Joseph Baga say the truck they are passing, it's no passing they right. It has to pass not getting people. It has to pass they put pay that money, but they are not right. You see the truck right all day. Give me the same money. When we come, we'll put stop to it. Joseph just we are some wicked men. They drive, they put in their pocket today, send the kid to power. Nothing going on. Happiness. They talk, they say taking stand, and still moving forward, killing for every day and letting. They don't say about it. They send money for the honor money the people have said over the day. Who can say nothing saying about it. Even they told you they give it for the birthday. When you find say God bless, I go to boss you here, God bless you. Nobody can tell you. You go there yesterday, you say, you are the farm man. You were giving all the resources today, you are there around. It lasts for you to get you. To put your draw down. So it's a point now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Masisi. Thank you very much. You're not small woman. The woman, yeah. You ready, gribble woman for true. Let's talk to this person. Hello.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, Michael Pierce Johnson, I do join you from Benson Street.
Let's hear you, Michael.
Okay, and so let me speak to the issue of the mining area. I'm from the Western region, right?
Yeah.
And I'm very concerned that because the report is disturbing. What's not really there, Martin? We are looking at calamity in the future because when you're doing the undermining of the ground, you expect there to be earthquake. Let me register that. And then the kind of situation that people are living in the Western region, we detest that. The Western cluster, the Bear Mountain, all of them, they are set up for trouble. And so we want to register, they want to call on the government to review the concessionary agreements so that it meets the needs of our people. So that you can remember the landslide put down back in the 80s?
Yeah. In Birmingham.
I was in Manor then.
Yeah.
We don't want to repeat of that situation. Because when you see people say, oh, yeah, they say Bombing Hill, now Bombing Hill, then Bombing Hole. You see some of the things, and they're very Moravian, they must have rather benefited from Bombing Hill. They are the ones that say Bombing Hill is the poorest country, and what have you. These are the things that were happening in Guinea. They will come and say, oh, the people are taking to go from Cape Mao, and Cape Mao not developed. The people are taking, oh, from the Western cluster, the Bombing not developed. You see all kind of things now. So we want to caution the government to review the concessionary agreement so that it can reflect the last aspiration of our people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's take one more call and then we out of here. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Let's hear you quickly. You're our last caller. No time.
This is the voice of the sign that you ever spoken this before.
Let's hear you.
Thank you for your discussion. Can I please give you this phone development in real life?
That's what we want to know. Let's hear from you, Peter. Go ahead.
I'm pregnant with more just killed a PCC officer, and the area is very tough right now.
Has it been confirmed that the lady died?
Yeah, she actually died on the scene.
Can we quote you? Can we quote you that the lady who was allegedly kicked by this PCC officer has passed? Okay, because
she actually appeared about dead person, but I being in a draw, it's not a medical doctor that can put down from my head. But from my own layman, especially what I saw.
My man, Dev Benet got lay mention here. So just go ahead. Just read that one. All right, Peter, I think we can hold it there because of time. We have to go. And folks will be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is one of the best editions of the pre-news, the What's on Your Mind edition. So let's go back to our man. Do we still have Aliyu with us, Esther?
Yes, Aliyu is here.
Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Aliyu, let's get your part and comment so we can go.
Okay, yeah, thanks to all the callers. Yes, thanks to them. And again, they just as whether the caller said, when those Chinese people, when those labor inspector come and asking you people, how are you people taken care of by your managers and whatsoever? Yes, I experienced that as well. I saw it. They will be recording you. And when they record you on the Friday, that's the time labor inspector, they're always visiting these places. When they carry that recording to intimidate you, oh, the way you holding the worker here is not good. This is a recording, and you see one of your worker, and that person will be afraid, and they will give them some money, and that money that they gave them now, it will be hurting them, and you will lose your job. This is the kind of country we have, which is not good. Like the other guys just said, the people, they had to revisit all those agreements, more especially 75 or 90% of those agreements were signed during Joseph Boakai administration. And as a president now, he was like a race car. I always say this, it is time for you to revisit those agreements to put them in the interest of the citizen and the country. And again, Till we see Friday. Tomorrow again. God bless America. Happy pre-birthday to me, the birthday man. Friday we also.
Yeah, we're ball. We saw dream water with ball.
Anyway, you say I agree.
Okay. All right, happy pre-birthday to you, Aliyu Masale. We wish you all the best as you get prepped up for your natality.
Thank you.
Okay, folks. Folks, we gotta go. That's all the time for this midweek edition of the program from the Pre-News. Until we are back here, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for watching and for playing the listening role. I'm Wendell, and Esadako and Aliyu Masale was here. Bye-bye.